emotions of today being the last day?
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough, and we've been around this league for a long time, but yeah, it's sad and tough that some guys is the last time you play with, and it's obviously not going to be exactly the same team going back into next year. So we're just going to make sure that we work on stuff this summer and get ready to go next year.
As you look around, assuming Steven comes back and everything, I mean, how confident are you that this is a team that can still compete?
100%. You look at the games, close games, all of them. Couple of tough calls in Game 5, and it's a different ball game. So for us, Game 1 and 2, even though they were close, I think they were the better team for most of those games. And then I think in starting from Game 3, 4, and 5, I think was some of we played really good hockey and battled hard, and obviously could have gone either way, and didn't feel like a 4-1 series, but that's how it ended.
Stephen was just saying you don't discuss that during the season, his situation, but the fact that he's already kind of having discussions with Julian, how good is good news to obviously you to be sticking and playing with him if you can get this deal done?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would be tough to look at this team without him here. So no, that's obviously the way he's handled the whole situation, the way he's played. Just been phenomenal, and he's led this team, and especially in the playoffs, 5 goals and some big time plays. The physicality, the speed that he played with was fun to watch. So yeah, obviously that's great news that try and get something done here soon.
Everybody talks about age with hockey players, 34, but he finished in the top 15 in goals. You've seen his game. Is it changed at all in terms of the way he plays? I mean, he's still having obviously good production.
Yeah, exactly. But he's just not a goal scorer anymore. I think he's just a 200-foot player. Look in Game 5, even though it wasn't on the score sheet, 9 hits says a lot about the way he plays and the speed that he plays with, and try to obviously push us to win games. And look, like this is all we know. Like since day one of our NHL careers is playing here, and we just want to win for obviously ourselves and the guys in that room, but for our fans and the community as well. We just want to play as long as we can, and obviously disappointing with the way things ended this year, but the way Stammer played was just a treat to watch, and I think a lot of people around the league and fans watching those games still have a lot of good hockey in his body, and it's yeah, like I said, just hope everything gets done and we can move forward.
Victor, a lot of guys in the room talked about Steven. Obviously, we already know the kind of leader that he is, but over the course of since January on, that like he really did lead you guys on and off the ice. How did you kind of see that? Like, what was maybe even the next step of the leadership that he showed when you guys needed it really the most over that second half stretch there?
Well, when you start the way we did, and kind of the outside looking in, and we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to obviously be a contender every single year, but first and foremost is about getting into the playoffs, and it was kind of not panic, but obviously we understood the situation and we knew we needed to go on a run, and like we said, we did some tweaks in the way we played, but it was more the mentality that we had and the way we played and desperation that we had. He was on the forefront and leading the charge in that regard. So I've seen it plenty of times, and it's just it's another way to. We took a different route, so to speak, into the playoffs this year, but it's a tough league to make it in, and we're super proud of the way we finished off that season before the playoffs started, but we're obviously not happy with the way things ended.
Looks like you have a lot of hockey left in you too. Just what did you feel about your game down the stretch, especially?
No, I felt great, and body feels good. It's just I feel great, and no issues whatsoever, and obviously credit to a little bit of a longer summer last year, and unfortunately it's going to be the same thing again this year, but just gives me another opportunity to stay on top of things and just keep working hard and stay try and get better. Even though you're getting older, you can still work on stuff and get better as a player. And yeah, the way my body feels and the way my mind feels, it feels like I have a lot of good hockey left in me.
Vasilevsky said he had to adapt with the league, but the league is changing. He has to change too. Like, how have you kind of had to change or kind of evolve as game is changing and you're getting obviously a little older too?
No, exactly. I mean, the game is getting faster. The guys coming into the league are super skilled, super fast, and for us, it's just about adapting to that. And like I said, it's always a progress. I mean, I'm not gonna overhaul the way that I play the game, and but it's just staying on top of little things and try to get better. And for me personally, it's about I want to be one of the best players in my position, and I just gotta keep working on that and keep believing in myself and just help my team win.
You're entering the last
Your
year of
last
your
one?
deal, as well, very well aware of that. Like, do you envision, you and Steven together that whole time, this legacy with one franchise, does that stuff kind of factor into any of your thought processes?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said earlier, this is all we know, and we've been here from day one, and I've been here for almost half my life, and I couldn't picture anything else. But it's a process, it's a business, and just moving forward here is my thought process is on next season, and hopefully won't be in the same position as Steven, but you never know. So but hopefully we can get something done in the summer, and my plan is to retire as a Bolt, and hopefully that will come true.